Okay, good evening, my dear students. Welcome to Gradeup, India's biggest e-learning platform. So you all were waiting for this session. Like promised, we have come again with in front of you about the analysis, what happened to your Shift 2 paper of mechanical engineering. Like if I compare the Shift 1 and Shift 2, Shift 1 and Shift 2 were almost same. We're having the same difficulty. We can say the moderate to difficult was the, if you see the analysis part, moderate to difficult was the for Shift 2 paper of mechanical engineering. Okay, sorry guys for this late session. We shifted to 15 minutes late so that we can give you quality and the perfect and accuracy data. Okay, Shift 1 was very difficult. If I compare Shift 1 and Shift 2, it's almost similar. It's from moderate to tough. We can analyze like the Shift 2 is basically moderate to tough. Okay, so without wasting your time, let us quickly discuss what happened to Shift 2 of mechanical engineering. So overall weightage of Shift 2 was the overall paper was moderate to difficult, and I request all of you to please share this to your friends so that they can also be benefited from this session, like what happened to Shift 2, and also those who are in the Shift 1, you can see what happened to the Shift 2 paper, because it is very important. Both the shifts should be knowing about the both of the papers so that normalizing will be happening for both the shifts. Okay, so and if I talk about the type of questions, 30 plus questions were NNT type questions. So it's a very important and catchy thing which you can see from the Shift 2. 30 plus of the NNT questions were came in the Shift 2 paper. And very important thing is maximum portions came from the three major subjects of mechanical engineering, that is production engineering, thermodynamics and its application like RAC, IC engine, power plant, and last is strength of material. Fine, so these three subjects carried the maximum weightage for Shift 2 mechanical engineering paper. And one more thing, the key highlight is number of questions expected was pretty less as compared to that of Shift 1. Okay, so Shift 1 were having a very good, we can say 6 to 7 questions for theory of machine, but in this case, the questions for the Shift 2 was very less. Okay, I request everyone to please share this to your friends so that they can also be benefited for this live session. And very important thing is maths and GA was again easy for your this session. Okay, so all 2 marks were NAT. Yes, definitely. If you are saying 30 plus of the questions were NAT, so definitely all the questions were NAT type. Okay, so a very maximum weightage, like more than 60% of the questions are NAT. We can see from this. Please give the cutoff marks for this. Definitely we need to normalize also. We need to check the 2 shifts paper, then only we can comment on this, the cutoff marks. Clear? If I talk about the marks distribution of this, it is more or less similar to your Shift 1. Only difference is the theory of machines. The previous one, the term portion was 8%, but now it is reduced to 4%. If I talk about the mechanics, it's still the same as the Shift 1, which is the 4%. GA and mathematics was 15 and 13% is exactly same. It is similar to the Shift 1. Next is TOM, very catchy point. It's like 7 to 8% was in the Shift 1. It has decreased to 4%. Fine. So this is the most we can say the catchy point, the highlight of Shift 2. Theory of machines, relatively questions came lesser in Shift 2 compared to that of Shift 1. Manufacturing, as always, is the major portion of GATE for mechanical engineering. 17%. Strength of material is 16%. So it is compared to the previous session from 14, it is increased to 16%. Clear? Shift 1 is difficult. No, it is. We cannot say, because the Shift 2 portion is also difficult. We cannot directly comment Shift 1 is difficult. If I say both the paper, 2020 GATE mechanical paper is moderate to difficult. If you generalize this, Shift 2 was very easy, we can say, but if I compare Shift 1 and Shift 2, more number of NAT type problem was there. Okay, fluid mechanics 8%, thermo is application, that means RAC, power plant, IC engine. If I take collectively, it carried a 13% weightage. Industrial, same 4%. A question from if I talk about some of the sample questions from TOM, one question was asked. They have given the differential equation and they asked what is the damping factor. Very basic 1 mark question was there. If I talk about heat transfer directly your by using Fourier's law, question was coming. One more question was from your thermodynamics from the IC engine. 1 mark question like constant pressure, constant volume, the auto diesel cycle. Fine. So that was, now if I compare the shift 1 and shift 2, GA is more or less 15 question from your shift 1. Shift 2 is shift in 1 is 13 and shift 2 is 15. Mathematics is more or less same, 13 to 15. You should like this session and share this to your friends so that all of them will be benefited. Now again I'm saying the very catchy and highlight of this session is theory of machines. If I talk about shift 1, there were 8 number of questions, 7 to 8 questions, but in shift 2 it is reduced, like 50% is being reduced. So it's a very catchy point. If I talk about if I take the difference between shift 1 and shift 2, please share to all of your friends so that they can benefit it from this live session. Manufacturing almost similar, 17 to 18 question for shift 1 and shift 2 exactly same. SOM and MD, shift 1 it was 12 questions, now it is reduced to 9, so it is approximately same. Okay, fluid mechanics exactly same, 8 questions. So only catchy thing, only highlight about this session is the tome portion was less and the paper was having moderate to difficult. And I request all of you, because please stay with us, we'll be having the live session at 7 p.m. sharp. We were earlier planning for 9 p.m. but most of our students told us why to wait till 9. So all of students messaged us and we are giving live analysis of shift 1 paper from 7 p.m. onwards. And for shift 2 papers, your analysis will be done in the similar, we can say same shift only, from 7 p.m. onwards at the end of that. Okay. Thermodynamics, shift 1 was 11 marks, shift 2 is 13 marks. Industrial engineering, almost similar. Heat transfer, shift 1 were having only 3 questions, increased to 6 questions, that means twice of that. Mechanics, almost same. So in total, if I say fine, in total if I say the total number of questions was similar, only the 2 catchy point is heat transfer and theory of machines. There is one rectification, it was 15 in shift 1 and shift 2 was same. Okay, because every year they were having the same weightage, 15 and 15 for GA and mathematics. Clear? So I request all of you to please be live with us at 7 o'clock, because many of the students, our students, they message us to please come as soon as possible with the detailed and accurate solution. Clear? So let us check some of the basic questions. Now instead of 9 p.m. now it's a catchy thing, we will be coming at 7 o'clock. Why? Because why to wait till 9 o'clock? All of you will be waiting for the detailed solution, quality questions. So we are coming live at 7 o'clock. For you guys, we'll be having the detailed, we can say, solution with the answer key of shift 1, and which will be carried forward for the shift 2 also. So all the students, those who are the shift 2, they can see what were the questions which will be asked for the shift 1, because ultimately shift 1 and shift 2 should be knowing about the both of the paper, because ultimately we'll be having the normalizing. So you should be knowing about the both of the papers. And for shift 2 guys, but just be with us for from 7 p.m. onwards. We will be solving some questions for shift 1, and we'll be solving 45 plus questions of shift 1, that too in proper, we can say, quality, with proper solution in detail. Clear? Let us take some doubts. Ganesh is saying shift 2 was very early. Easy. No, we can say, because we didn't receive till now only 4 to 5 questions we received of the aptitude question. That was very easy, but we cannot directly generalize it at this easy paper for aptitude. Okay, but if I take about the overall technical paper, it was from moderate to tough for shift 2 also. Fine. Many of the students were also commenting like this is the toughest paper in the past 4 years of GATE mechanical engineering. So we'll be coming at live at 7 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. So please mark your time. It's instead of 9 o'clock, we are coming at 7 o'clock on the demand of our students, only for you guys. Fine. So thank you, and please share this session, and don't go anywhere. Within 15 minutes we are coming live for you for the detailed solution of shift 1, and in the same progress we'll be going for the shift 2 answer key. Okay, so thank you once again. You can prep smart score weather with Gradeup, and all the best. We are coming approximately exactly at 7 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. Thank you.